6 weeks to six-pack abs that are as hot as they are deadly. Whether you're a man or a woman, if you struggle to reveal your flat and firm midsection, or even if you want a set of ripped six-pack abs, I've got a quick story for you. And it holds the key to getting the flat and defined abs you desire. It was a hot and humid day in June 2014. We planned and waited for hours. And finally my SWAT team swooped in on the objective. We brought down the bad guy in seconds. There was no loss of life or even injury to the perp. And in a minute I'll tell you why this one mission illustrates the first rule of flat abs. You see, in this letter you'll discover the closely guarded methods used by elite Spec Ops units around the globe to get an unfair advantage in core strength and function. And you'll see how a scientifically created coordinated assault on core training has the side effect of creating the perfect athletic and sexy-looking flat belly or six-pack abs you want. Military sports scientists prove that common abs training is adding inches to your waistline. This may sound crazy. Yet directly training your abs with traditional sit-ups and crunches is the fastest way to get into pain, injury and even look fatter. And believe it or not, I've been there too. You'll see in a minute how I hit rock bottom. I lost my elite special ops physique. And suffered a soft, jiggly gut. My female clients named theirs the mommy pouch or the muffin top. You know, when your belly rolls over the top of your pants and you have to hide it under baggy tops. Or you buy pants a size too big just to provide some relief from the constant squeeze of the waistband. And no matter what you try, it seems the weight around the middle will never go away. And you're stuck with a pudgy and bloated feeling no matter how many sit-ups you do or how many miles you spend on the treadmill. We discovered that without using these key training methods you actually thicken your waist. You risk injury and inflammation that stops fat burning. And you actually force your gut into a pouch that makes you look fatter. When I was an SSF soldier in the Canadian military, I took these cutting-edge methods for granted. So when I left the military and fell back on more traditional training techniques, I went into a tailspin. And I personally experienced being fat, depressed and wondering what the heck happened. The real reason Spec Ops men and women have hot-looking abs. Look, I won't lie. I love strolling out of the surf and feeling the admiring glances of women on the beach, and the jealous looks from other guys. It's human nature for Spec Ops men and women to love their amazing abs. However, believe me when I say it's a side effect of the training. When you're preparing to go into the theater of operations, the furthest thing from your mind is how great you'll look at the pool. What you're thinking about is how you can gain an edge. You look for even the smallest advantage. You need to function at a higher level than the bad guys. Be stronger. Move faster. Be more agile. More deadly. And you soon realize the key that brings all those qualities together is your core. Which is why special operators train their core. And they end up getting amazing abs. That's the real secret you'll learn today. I'm going to help you turn your core into a perfectly functioning, injury-proof, high-performance machine. And your fringe benefit is going to be the most amazing-looking midsection you've ever imagined. All I ask is that you forget everything you've ever heard about training your abs. 3 dangerous ABS mistakes that age you faster and make you look fatter. When I reveal my embarrassing photo in a minute, you'll see how bad I looked when I was training my abs wrong. What you won't see is all the bad stuff that was happening to my health on my insides. Not only did I feel horrible, I was quickly crunching myself into a vicious cycle of accelerated aging. So please, avoid these 3 unnecessary risks of traditional abs training. 1. Accelerated aging. The visible sign that you're ruining your youth with crunches and other faulty abs training methods is your hunch. Even most guys and gals who look fit and enjoy a six-pack suffer to some degree from this condition. It's called kyphosis. Poor abs training causes overactive upper abdominals that pull the upper body forward. This creates a stooped posture that increases stress on your low back. Not only that, the scariest part is what's going on deep inside your gut. Your unbalanced abs actually pull your breastbone toward your pubic bone and compress your internal organs. Your abdominal organs become stuck. They can't function the way they are supposed to, causing accelerated disease and aging. Unless you train your abs the right way, not only do you look old with your hunched gorilla stoop, you actually start aging faster from the inside. 2. Bulging pot belly and back pain. Another visible effect of unbalanced core strength is a pot belly. Yes, training your abs wrong actually makes you look fatter. When you train your abs the wrong way, you over-tighten a set of muscles called your hip flexors. One of the hip flexors, the psoas major, originates on the discs of the lower back and inserts on the top of your thigh bone. When you shorten and tighten your hip flexors with the wrong kinds of abs training, you actually pull your pelvis forward and down. This gives you a sagging belly that makes you look like you're 5 to 10 pounds heavier than you actually are. And not only will you look fatter than you are, your distorted pelvis will end up giving you serious back pain. Yet the danger to your back can be much more severe. 3. Serious disc damage. Here's where your quest for flat abs can get downright dangerous. Most abs exercises force your spine into extreme flexing. Yet we now know this increases something called intradiscal pressure. Basically, this is like pressing on a jelly donut and increasing the pressure on the jelly inside. If you press hard enough, the jelly will squirt out. And that's exactly what happens to the fluids inside your disc when enough pressure builds up, causing what's called disc protrusion or worse, disc hernias. It can take months of painful treatment to recover from a hernia. That's not an option for an operator. And I know it's not an option for you either. So let's find out the right way for you to train your abs that give you a healthy core, beautiful posture, and a stunning midsection. You're about to discover the simple principle that will 3x the speed and results of your abs training. However, first let's get an overview of your core and what it does for you functionally. Your abdominal muscles perform the important functions of stabilizing, flexing and rotating your trunk. They also help you to breathe. More importantly for special operators, your core also transfers power from one part of your body to another. Click to link in description and I tell you more this.